Most people roll into the Seder and they know this part. So then what's the point? We have to delve deeper to understand what's really going on. Every moment has a theme, and every nuance matters. And when you go through it, you come out a different person. So that's what we're going to explore together. The themes, the lessons, the reasons, the purpose. Because that's what this is really all about. The next part of the Seder is Yachatz. Yachatz is when you take the 3 matzahs, you take out the middle one, you split it in half. The bigger piece now becomes the Afikomen. The smaller piece goes back into the 3. You take the Afikomen and you hide it to the end of the meal. Now, if you're Sephardi, you may have other customs, or you may be Ashkenazi. You may have other customs, Misharotam, you walk around the table, whatever. But what's the point? Why do we do this for? And this whole idea of Afikomen seems very interesting. Like, why do we have this thing where we take it and we hide it and you don't know where it is and all the kids have to find it? Now, a piece of it is for sure to keep the kids up and to find, you give presents, awesome. But deeper, from a deeper perspective, what is the source of this idea that we are hiding things and you're finding things and you get to the end and you can't find to the end and after I was looking for it and what's the point? So the Maharal has an approach which I think is brilliant. And here's what he says. L'chein shover es a matzah, you break the matzah, shehu lechem oni. This is considered lechem oni, right? This is the bread of affliction. The eino shalim, and now it's not whole, right? You start your Seder, you get 3 whole matzahs, and you didn't even start talking yet. We just sat down a minute ago. And now you've now taken one of your matzahs and now it's not whole anymore, it's broken. V'zeh moral haggalus. This is galus. She'ein kan shlemus. El chisaron ve'eder. Because it reminds us that we're in galus. As much as we want this galus to be sweet and easy and everything to be right and everything to make sense and everything to be perfect, it's still galus. Remember, Hashem's Shechina is not revealed. We're not done. This is not the goal of our lives. It's just to be able to get by and make Gullus nice and easy. The goal is for Hashem's Shechina to be revealed in the world. And we have to remind ourselves that we're in Gullus and it's broken and it's hidden and Hashem's absence is felt. Now when we break the matzah, that breaking, that lack of unity is what it reminds us of. And what we do is we take the bigger piece. The zemor al ha'geula, the bigger piece represents the geula, the completion, the putting it back together. If you can imagine, that smaller piece of that middle matzah gets put back into our Seder to remind us that it's gullus here. Hashem's light is hidden. There is stuff that happens that we don't understand. There's challenge and difficulty in this world, in gullus. But that big piece that represents the fullness of it, the completion, that's hidden away. Sha'achar ha'eder yesh leimus, and we know that it's coming back. And we know that while the piece is hidden, it's coming back. Right? And he says, Shviras hamatzah, misamelis mitzios hachasara begolos. This breaking of the matzah reminds us, symbolizes the brokenness, the lacking, the chisaron in galus, oni, poverty, choser shlemus, the lack of wholeness, hester, hidden, v'chazaras hachelek ha'avud, and the return of that piece, b'sof haseder, during Afikomen, he remez legeula. It's going to be over one day. We're going to get it. There's going to be geula, shebo yeshalem hacheser v'hayofi sha'or shaganas. Now, in the beginning of time, Hashem created this Or Haganas, this light, this incredible clarity and reality, and this wonderful spirituality. That's what this symbolizes. It's going to return, and we're going to live in a time that is so much clearer. That's going to be so much more filled with Hashem's presence. In fact, you see this from both the Zohar and the Arizal, who says that the Afikomen represents the concealed Or Haganas, the spiritual illumination. But what are we really doing here? So I want to delve in a little bit with you to understand this together. Because there's a very big difference between something being lost and something being hidden, right? Lost is something that happens out of our control for the most part. You have something you like and you lose it. It's between you and the thing and you lose the thing. hidden means there's somebody else involved. If you have something and it's being hidden from you, that means that somebody else is doing it for a purpose. It's not about the object, right? It's about something that the object represents. Something that's hidden means that it is meant to be found. Someone is actively taking the thing away from you in order for you to seek it, to search for it, and to find it. And it's very, very different, right? Hiding the Afikomen is a very specific move in which we show everybody this thing that represents Geula isn't lost. It's hidden. It's an active sense of somebody hiding it because that Hashem wants you to find it. When the leader hides the Afikomen because he wants the kids to find it, that is representative of Hashem hiding that Araganas, hiding his light because he wants us to search for it. And that's the famous story of the Maggid of Medrash, which I saw on Chabad.org. Right? The Maggid of Medrash has the famous story where his son was playing hiding, was quoted on Chabad.org. It was his son was playing hide and seek, and he came home crying. And he says, "What are you crying for?" He says, "Nobody found me." He goes, "Isn't that the point of the game?" And he goes, "Yeah, but no, they stopped looking." And as the story goes, he heard this and he started to cry himself. And he said, Hashem says, "I hide myself from you, but the purpose of my hiding is that you should come find me. But instead of searching for me, you go away and busy yourself with other things." Right? The great mistake that we make is that the reason why it's not light is not because Hashem has left us. It's because he's hiding from us. And he wants us to seek him, to search him, to find him. Right? Remember the famous Nesiva Shalom that says that the Achrei Chevlei Mashiach Ha'elu, we're right now after Chevlei Mashiach, he says. Kvar roi Klal Yisrael Yeshua, we're ready for Yeshua. V'rak she'Kadosh Baruch Hu kiviyachol mamtim lezo she'Klal Yisrael yikayim tzipisa Yeshua. We have to mekayim one more thing called tzipisa. We have to want it. We have to search it. We have to yearn for it. We have to look for it. It's hidden. It's not lost. But if you're playing hide and seek and no one's looking for you, the game is over. Ki hamshachas hayeshua hi al yedei ha'emuna ve'etzipisa liyeshua. That's how you get it. You have to want it. L'chein mis, this he says, this is in Shalom. L'chein miskaber hayetzahar biyoser betukufosenu levavol hatrisis lavavos. You know what the Yetzirah does? He makes us want smaller things. I want a nice house. I want everything to be healthy. I want everything to be healthy. I want everyone to get everything's great. If you ask yourself like what's in your Shema Kolenu, it's great. It's probably not Geula. Why? Because he knows that if we would really just stop asking for little things and only ask for one big thing, we get everything else. This process of, in order for us to get Geula, we have to want Geula, starts with the understanding that it's being hidden and it's not being lost. That's the idea. Hashem is here. He's with us, right? And that's what the Toldos Yaakov Yosef says, that when the Baal Shem Tov quotes Va'anochi haster astir panai, the double lashon means he's hidden and he hides that he's hidden. Like Hashem's hidden, but he hides it from us that he's hidden. And we stop even looking. And the Toldos Yaakov Yosef says, once you realize that Hashem's hidden, but he's there, it goes away, so to speak. Right? That's my understanding of it. So here we are, we're at Yachatz. We're about to start the Seder. And we are at that last place where before we begin the Seder, we say we do the following. We express that in order for us to even have a shot at Geula, we have to want it. Like we're reliving Mitzrayim, not from Mitzrayim. We're living Mitzrayim to set the path for tomorrow. But whatever we're going to say, if it's like whatever, when do I get to the food? Like it's gone. If it's whatever, like I got to just get to my life, I got stuff to do, it's gone. The whole purpose is to crack it, to realize that we're right now in the broken place, and we're moving towards the whole place, and we want it, and we're searching for it, and we're thinking about it. That desire, that tzipisa, that's what Yachatz is supposed to bring. So we're about to start Magid, and we did 4 things. Kadesh, we decided in our minds that we're going to elevate the physical. Orchatz, we washed our hands, our actions, and purified them. karpas. We dipped and recognized that we need to reaffirm our achdus, to have a shot at geula, and now Yachatz. We have to want it. We have to desire it. We have to miss it. We have to know that that Hashem's light is hidden, and He hid it on purpose, and us seeking it is where the biggest prize is. Like, we think it's like a joke. The kids are looking for the Afikomen. That's life. So to speak, the Balabas hides it. Hashem, so to speak, hides it. And we, the kids, have to find it. And if we find it, we get the prize. That's Jewish history. And before we even start talking now, these 4 themes, the ability for us to have our minds and our actions right, the ability for us to have our focus on wanting Yeshua and having Achdus. If you just think about what Tisha B'Av, Yom Kippur, Rosh, think about all the Yontifs and all the themes, and we didn't even say any words really yet. We just started, and now we're ready to begin Maggid. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us for this series. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that it enhances your Seder and brings you closer to Hashem. We have some cliff notes for you in case you want a Seder companion. You can download it. Check out the series and the downloadable stuff at pesach.us, pesach.us, and hope you have a great holiday, and may we see the full redemption soon.